The kidney paired program has been around for many years. It's a well-established national program.
In the past, where people had a donor who couldn't necessarily donate to them because they weren't a match, they weren't able to proceed with transplant. But now, because nationally there are so many centers that participate, we're able to match people up to be able to get them transplanted.
We always thought you have to be a family member or a perfect match, a friend or something like that in order to get a kidney. That's not the case, because if somebody's willing to give you a kidney, they don't have to necessarily give you their kidney.
When I found out he needed a kidney, I had no doubt in my mind that I would be his donor. It was just the human thing to do for someone you love. It turned out that I was able to help him and another person.
We have a multidisciplinary team. So we have a transplant surgeon, a transplant nephrologist, and we have a very thorough social worker evaluation. And also we have dietitian, and then also what we call a living donor advocate. When they come in for the evaluation, they have to meet with all these personnel and then make a decision.
I remember when Reginald came in for his evaluation, his wife had expressed interest to become a living donor.
Edith, his wife, stepped forward very bravely. Unfortunately, she wasn't a match, and that's when they found out about the kidney paired program.
She was very well educated to the process. She'd done her research on becoming a donor and was pretty excited about it.
Before we ever met Ashley or any of those individuals on that team, we went to a kind of like an info session that they have, and they have presenters. They talk about the whole process. They didn't sugarcoat anything. They were, they talked about risk. So we felt like we were going into it very well aware of what was about to happen, so we could make a decision. They just kind of normalized the whole process.
It was great to be able to give them the good news that we found a match for them and that Reginald would get a kidney transplant.
Tears came down, man, and we were happy, and I was ready to make the process happen. And then right after that, it's like, 3-4 days later, we was in surgery, man. Having family around, to me, man, is the most important thing, because it's just beautiful, man. I mean, the whole family gathered around us, and they came through.
Our family nucleus is a really important part of us being our being.
Edith donated her kidney, and that kidney was transported to another center out of state. Reginald received his kidney from a donor who was also out of state, and I was thrilled to be able to perform their operation.
The team at Keck, man, they were phenomenal. I mean, they just made it, it was kind of fun.
I felt anytime I needed them, they were a phone call away. They would pick up. If they didn't have the answer to my question, they would find out and call me back, within less than 24 hours. One thing I can say about USC is that they definitely explore everything before they approve the surgery.
So in a paired exchange program, the donors and recipients don't necessarily need to be in the same hospital. We can match people up with people who are across the country, where the donor operation or the recipient operation will happen somewhere else.
Yeah, it was a very smooth process, like very organized.
It's like when they came in there, I did all my tests, and they came in there and they said, okay, we finna start the process. And the next thing I know, man, I closed my eyes for a second and woke up, and they said it was done. I felt nothing. I was taken care of, and everything worked out, smoothly. So whatever your doctor say you to do, trust me, do it.
I feel great. I honestly do. My energy level is back to what it was. I have a new hobby now where I'm refurbishing furniture. I'm exercising. Reginald and I love going bike riding. I don't know the difference. If I didn't have the scar, I would never know that I had the surgery.
Seeing my wife, man, able to do what she do, and to come through for me the way she did, man. I mean, you can't explain it. I mean, it's beyond words, man. I'm just grateful.